I'm at another car show. Let's go take a look, see what we can find. Welcome to another episode of Gearhead, man. Yeah, we're here in Modesto, California. We're out at Modesto Junior College West Campus, where they're holding the car show portion of the American Graffiti Festival weekend. Man, some wonderful cars out here. Let's go take a look. Let's go find some owners to talk to, and let me know what you think. Yeah, I'm still out here at American Graffiti Festival Car Show, and I came across this gold Trans Am, and we're going to talk to Steve about it. Cool car. Hey Steve, Mark.
Hey, Mark, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
What can you tell me about your great car here?
I bought it in '83. I'm second owner, and it was in a barn, and I left it all original paint, and just got it cleaned up, and I don't drive it much. I store it in the garage during the winter, and just try to take care of it, keep it clean.
Cool. So how much work did you have to do to it to get it?
I had to do a little bit because I had to put all the smog back on it, you know, to be California compliant. So I had to do a lot of work on the engine to get it smog, and then that was basically it for the engine. The interior was in good shape, so I put the seat covers on it just to preserve it. It had the veneer, not the leather, but the veneer interior, because this one had the power windows, power locks, the rear window defrost with the T-top.
Okay.
So.
Sounds like it has all the cool features.
Yeah, it's loaded. It's got all the features. It's power windows, power locks. But
what was the performance of this car back in the day? This
car was back in the day was the 6.6 liter. It had the 403 Oldsmobile engine. I think they only had 286 horsepower. They weren't very fast.
But that was a lot for then.
It was a lot back then, but you know, it was just the nature of the car, just a beautiful car.
Yeah.
It just wasn't really a fast car. They made it seem fast in the movie Smokey and the Bandit, but it looks. I just like the way the car looks. I've just been infatuated with this car ever since it came out.
When I was in high school, it was 1977, and I was a student aide to the athletic director. One of my jobs in the morning was to go pick up our star athlete so he could bring him to school. And I would always have to go find a coach to borrow one of the cars. And Coach not Delaport, I can't think of his name now, but he had a 77 Trans Am.
Oh, nice.
So I got to take that out. I'm 16 years old behind the wheel of Trans Am. I'm surprised I didn't kill myself.
I was 19 years old when I first started driving.
Yeah?
My first one. So I've been infatuated with these cars ever since they came out. So when I graduated high school, just a little after high school, I bought my first one, which was the black one.
All right.
And then like I said, I got into a really bad accident that wasn't our fault. And I took the money and bought the second one. And the second one I bought, that I knew more about them than I wanted a fully loaded one. So I finally got my fully loaded.
Okay, sweet. So is it probably going to stay in the family and go down to your kids?
Yes, it's going down to my oldest son. He's a big car. He loves the Trans Am. He's in the military. He's a Navy. He's a captain in the Navy.
Oh, okay.
And when it's my time, it's going to be willed to him. And then I have two other kids, my daughter and my other son Eric, in my Formula. Because like I said, I have a 73 Formula Firebird.
Yep.
That's really nice. It's getting restored as we speak, and my other two are gonna get that. Plus, I have a speedboat. I have a 77 Hawaiian mini day cruiser speedboat.
Wow.
And, so I'm keeping all my toys for the kids. So when I go, they're gonna get them all. When
I was a young guy, my dad had a Corvair, the Spider.
Right.
My mom drove a mid-60s Galaxy 500. I think it had the 289 in it.
Right.
And then my dad traded the Corvair away and got a 69 Malibu SS.
Right.
And what did he retire with and stop driving and pass it on to me?
Right.
A Saturn.
Right.
By the time I could drive, all those cool cars were gone.
Right. Well, when I grew up, when I was a little boy, my mom and dad had the Thunderbird. They had the 57 Thunderbird.
Wow.
It was blue and had a black hardtop. The hardtop could come off and had the little porthole. And that's what I grew up driving. With
Sweet.
My dad driving that. So
Wow.
That was a nice. So my error was that, you know, when my dad was a big Thunderbird fan.
Okay.
So I kept the bird in the family, and now it's the Firebird for my generation.
Wow.
So my dad's generation was the Ford Thunderbird. My generation is the Pontiac Trans Am, Firebird.
Can't beat that, man.
So I kept the bird in the family.
Yes. All right, Steve, thank
All
you
right.
for talking to me about
Yep.
your car, and thank you for preserving it and sharing it with everyone.
All right, thank you.
All right.
It was nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah.
This episode should be up Friday.
Oh, Friday?
And all the information for the site right there.
Oh, okay. All right, thank you.
All right, thank you, man. Enjoy the rest of the weekend.
You too. Thank you.
Yep. All right, guys, let me know what you think about this Trans Am. I'm in love with it, and I've always been a big Trans Am fan, Pontiac fan for a lot of years, even though I only drive Fords now. Go figure. All right, let's go take a look, see what else we can find out here. Modesto out here at the Classic Car Show for American Graffiti Festival and came across this cool Ford, and we're going to go talk to Jerry Sold about his car. Hi, Jerry.
Hi, Jerry.
How we doing?
I'm doing fine. How you doing, Mark?
Good, good. What can you tell me about this cool car?
It's a rare car in that it's a two-door, and it used to be park lane when you bought it new, but we named it a fast lane
Okay.
because this car stays in the fast lane. It's just one of a kind, really. But then the car was all transformed. Underneath the car is basically all Mustang,
Okay.
except corners and that on all the suspension is Corvette coilovers. And then, thank you. And then the motor is a Coyote motor, Ford.
Okay.
And this is basically, if you pick them out of the way, that's a Mustang. It sounds like a Mustang going down the road. It's loud. It's a nice car.
Looks like it.
Yep.
How long did it take? Where did you find? Let's first ask. Where did you find the car?
It came out of Minnesota.
Okay.
They talk funny there, you know.
Yes.
And I had to get a donor car because the odds and ends. But if you look inside this thing, it's different. I mean, that's all Italian leather.
Wow.
I mean, this car had everything that you would want on it. It's just a real good car to drive too.
Okay.
It goes fast as you want it. That's a problem, you know. You can't afford to drive one of these cars very hard. It's just too much. But the motor in it is it's a Coyote, and it's got different headwork on it. And it goes basically. So basically, it's a Mustang, but it's got a Coyote motor.
Okay.
It's just a bigger Ford motor. It's a little bit different. It runs different. I'll even start it before you get through here.
Okay.
Rest
cool.
of it, all the chrome had all been redone. Use high quality chrome. Got nice chrome wheels that, you know, high quality stuff on it. There was no expensive spirit on this car. First time in my life, you know. It's a little good old car.
Who did the work?
Based in Oakdale.
Okay.
Oakdale is outside of Riverbank. You know where that is.
Yes. Yes.
They're good to work with. After I put 4,000 miles on, I took it back and gave them the car back. And they went in and changed any liquid in there. I wanted it all cleaned. You know, get all new stuff in it.
Yep.
And you know, that's what I'll do every 4,000. Give it back and I'll let them go through everything.
Okay. Sweet. That's the way to do it. Keep it dependable.
Let me start this thing. This car, the whole car was that motor. I mean, got one came earlier and he said, so is that an LS motor? No, it's not a Chevrolet, that's a Ford motor. He goes, what is it? It's a Coyote? He goes, what is a Coyote? That motor right there. And I really don't understand it. It's just the biggest motor Ford makes.
Yep.
And yet, you can drive it. It's nothing crazy.
Yeah, it's 5 liter, right? They make a bigger motor and they put it in the GT 500, but they won't. Ford won't sell it as a crate motor.
Yeah. They this one, I don't run. I could run regular gas. They claim I don't. I run the high-end stuff on here, so you don't have a problem with it. We're fussy about the oil. We're fussy about the radiator.
Okay.
They got to run yellows, whatever the hell yellow orange antifreeze is. We're fussy about that. Make sure that's all done right. And like I say, it's we're going to Hot August Nights next month.
Oh, that's right. That's coming up.
Yep. It's just a nice little car.
Sweet. Now, when you go up up to hot August night. You gonna drive it?
Always.
Okay.
We've never had it on a trailer. You know,
Doesn't look like a trailer queen.
nope. This is made to drive, you know. Yeah, I can't say enough nice things about it. It's a nice car.
I have to agree with you, man. It caught my eye.
Did you see the placard over here on it?
No.
It kind of explains more about it.
I'll probably put this up with in the video. I'll put it up like in the corner, blow it up,
Yeah,
so
it's
people can read it.
so many questions asked about this car. We had to do that to kind of have to self-explain. I just couldn't. I can talk all day, but there comes a time when it's called enough of this stuff, you know. And then what I really don't like is someone said, "You know what you should have did?" Really, what you should have did.
Yeah.
We should have did nothing on this car. It's exactly where it ought to be.
Wow.
We in Modesto we have a thing called a Walk of Fame,
Yes.
and that's what this jacket's all about. We're all involved with the Graffiti Museum in town,
Okay.
and it's coming along very well. We're doing well with it, but we need people come and see us more and more support. This is where all this stuff is headed. You better get a museum and start keeping some of these pieces.
Yeah. Because this doesn't sound like an electric car. That's what I don't like about electric car. There's many things. My list about electric cars are like taller than me.
Yeah.
So top of it is the sound.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like a V8.
Well, if this one roars down the highway, it sounds good, you know.
That's the way it's supposed to sound.
So my wife says, "No, don't ever touch that exhaust. Leave it alone."
I agree.
We'll take a shot of that sticker up there.
This especially, you don't see
Okay.
That's what it's all about now. I'm involved with that pretty heavy just to make sure we make a go of it. And it's going very well. We're very pleased with it.
Where's that? I want to go today to
We're on the corner of 9th Street and Coldwell.
Colwell. Okay.
This car was on display. We had 2 people come in from magazines, took pictures of it and everything, and I haven't seen anything about that yet.
Wow.
But it's a different car.
It is. So you were saying something earlier about you're part of a car club too that's out here in Forest?
We're the Modesto Area Street Rod Association,
Okay.
and that's all our cars right here.
All right here?
All these cars here.
Okay.
Yeah. We just had our big car show was last Sunday at McHenry Village, and you should come to that sometime too. It's very well attended. But you know what it is? Where we are is pretty much local, and all of us old guys went to high school here. We're still here, you know. It's something to see, especially from Modesto. And this car show right here now is probably the biggest one in California.
Wow.
They put 1,400 cars out here, and these guys take care of you. Good people.
I have to agree. I used to live in Modesto. My parents moved us here in '75.
Yeah.
I left in '98 because it was getting a little pricey for me, and I moved to Vegas. So I'm still in Vegas, but my heart's here. I got friends that I consider family that are here, and I usually come back 2 or 3 times a year. I haven't been back since 2 years ago was the last time I was back. But
You know, Modesto has changed.
yeah,
I mean, I'm 80 years old. I got to high school in 1960. You would never dream of these cars, you know.
Yeah.
No, it's just a whole new world out there.
it is. Well, Jerry, I thank you for your time.
Thank you.
I thank you for preserving history and sharing it with the world.
Okay. It is a piece of history. I agree with that.
It is.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, thank you, sir. All right, what do you think of this car? I love it. It's on my top 3 list, probably number 1 of that list for what I've seen out here. There's like 1,400 cars out here, and man, some beautiful stuff. So if you never been to American Graffiti Festival, definitely do the classic cruise on the Friday and do the car show on Saturday. It benefits a great thing and keeps history alive. So let's keep looking and see what else we can find out here. that brings the end of another episode here at Gearhead, man. Let me know in the comments below what you think about some of these cars we looked at and some of the ones we talked to. And if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button on the way out and the bell icon, and that way you get a notification every time a new episode posts.
Oh my God.
Give us a like, leave any comments below, and we'll see you next episode.